I nominated Bill, Grant, and Joe for this award because they probably more than anybody else in the last decade were responsible in creating and pulling through right to the very end a project that actually is now bringing people back to the community center. Their project that they started back in, this is 2011, started back in 2006, was to raise the money necessary to build a $250,000 outdoor hockey rink that also is used in the other 3 seasons. Like I was out there just this afternoon and there were kids roller skating on the rink. Not only did these guys raise $250,000 by arm wrestling their relatives, cajoling their neighbors, talking to companies in the neighborhood, applying for grants, etc., etc. But they also, in the process, gathered about 20 more than 20 other volunteers who are now helping them shovel the snow, flood the rink, as well as take part in other projects in the community. So they've brought a lot of volunteers back to us. And the rink is now up and running, and it's busy every day of the year.
The ice rink project started in approximately 2003, 2004. I was looking for a venue for my child to play outdoor shinny hockey, and a friend in the neighboring community had a program going. And what we did was we started outdoor shinny here, but I realized that there wasn't a viable rink to play on. So what we did was first couple of years we played in a neighboring community, and my neighbor Bill and Grant, we talked about getting a rink going. Bill was on the community center board of directors, so I asked if there would be any support from the community center board of directors, and so we put a proposal together, and we started the project going to build a rink.
To get this project started, we had to first of all get the board of the community center on side so that we could start moving forward. We needed their blessing. Then we had to deal with the city, which was a bit of a challenge, as you can imagine, and take it through the process to basically revitalize what was an existing facility, which was a little bit easier than going through a new facility development. Once we did that, we had to look at dollars. We had need to raise about $250,000 to get this thing off the ground. And through diligent work at the community center, through our manager, we were able to get some of that money through programs, government programs, etc. Once we had all of those things lined up, we had to get a plan in place, which was not the easiest thing. We had a general contractor who started our project and then decided he was too busy to help us. So through various folks that we had available, local community members, we were able to get the plans in place, get the project started, and then we fought with things like construction, weather, more money, all those types of things.
The rink project in Varsity has had a profound effect on the community, but in a lot of ways on myself and the guys that helped rebuild the outdoor rink. And altogether, I reckon there's probably 50 volunteers who have contributed dozens of hours, and in fact hundreds of hours over the last 5 or more years that we've been rebuilding it. We've still got a way to go, but frankly the outdoor rink now is a draw, and it pulls people from all over every corner of the community, but even outside the community, to come and play hockey in the winter. And perhaps as importantly, it's become a multi-season resource with basketball, lacrosse. We even had roller derby here for a while in the summer. And you know, the impact that has on the neighborhood as a whole, I think, is profound. We've got people who are involved in the community in ways that they've never been before, and as such, they're making a contribution to Varsity, but also to the city of Calgary.
My message to Bill, Grant, and Joe is a great big thank you. You did for this community association what nobody else has done. You've brought volunteers back to the center, and you've created a 12-month of the year recreational facility for us. Thank you.